E aí galera, estamos começando aí, iniciando novamente. Uma cara que eu não apareço aí pra vocês. Trabalhando, estudando, pá, né? Aquela, cuidando de filho, cuidando de menino, menina. Mas estamos aí, estamos vivos, fé em Deus. Entendeu? E aí, como é que vocês estão? Tudo beleza? Manda mensagem aí, galera. Manda mensagem aí, dá um oi, dá um salve. Beleza? Tô aqui hoje aqui, ó. Resolvi dar uma brincada aqui no Nexus. Entrar aqui pra vocês acompanharem a bagaceira. É isso aí. Vamos lá. Tem pouco que eu não jogo, tem pouco que eu não entro, não sei como é que tá as coisas, não sei nada. Ó, os caras tudo maquinado. Não sei nem onde é que pega nada nesse lugar aqui. Não sei se dá pra pegar um carrinho. Não sei, garagem. Tô por fora. Deixa eu ver aqui no mapa o que tem aqui. Nossa, a garagem mais próxima tá a quilômetros. Tem estacionamento. Vamos ver ali se tem alguma chave ali. Aí. Ó, louco, já sai dentro do carro já. Nossa, 50 mil anos depois resolveu abrir o FAVM. O FAVM não, o Fortnite. Pera aí, deixa eu ver isso aqui. Olha lá. Ó. 2 anos depois tá abrindo. Tava atualizando. Só um pouquinho aí, tropa. Eu tava atualizando isso aqui e pensei que não tava, já tinha até esquecido. E agora ele resolveu conectar. Passa pra frente, sair. Não. Sair. Desculpa. Ah, vou botar um vídeo escuro nesse negócio, não sei nem se eu tenho dinheiro. 13 mil no banco, 0 na carteira. tecido. Tem um ruim danado.
Peraí, deixa eu só botar esse bicho aqui. Calma, Samuel. Já pode separar pra botar o bolo pra ele, filho?
Fazer o quê?
Parar? Vamos lá, tá pedindo. Eu não vou aqui. Ei, você pode ir lá pegar a pá pra mamãe? Quando eu terminar a obra? Pega lá, por favor.
Tem ninguém nesse lugar.
Oxe, você não é? Cadê a pá? Continua abusando ele pra você ver. Onde é essa fumaça aqui que você tem?
Não.
Para, eu tinha que olhar pra isso, porque eu tenho que...
Não tem
Porra,
como.
eu te entreguei de bandeja.
Nunca tem nada desse negócio. Tem mecânico, não tem nada. Aí você fica assim. A outra vez que eu vim também tava pegado aí. Deixa eu ver aqui o que tem aqui. Nossa, fumaça.
Cheiro de pneu queimado. Terça-feira, 22 de dezembro de 2020. Ó, mas 2020, que é isso?
Atualizando esse negócio. Toda vez que abre tem que atualizar, nunca vi. Oriá, faz favor. Tô no escritório. Aqui, ó. Você perguntou como é que faz. Tá vendo aqui, ó? Aí ele vai falar pra baixar, certo? Você tira isso aqui, ó, da área de trabalho, pra ele não ir pra lá. Tira isso daqui também. Que aí ele vai ficar só dentro da biblioteca. E aqui, ó, tá vendo aqui, ó? Esse aqui é o HD daqui. O HD de jogo é o esse, ó. Tá vendo escrito aqui, ó? Aí você bota.
É que eu tô lá. Tá. Obrigado.
Tem que ensinar, porque senão enche o computador de jogo e a gente não sabe nem de onde veio. Ah, só vai instalar ainda. É bom, tropa, esse ROG aí. Nunca joguei não. E aí, pai, você viu que eu montei pra você? Cadê a outra parte daqui? Já perdeu de novo? Tá sim, cadê a parte daqui?
Não sei.
Tava lá. Pega lá.
Mas eu não sei.
Tava lá na sala, meu.
Tá bom, vamos pegar.
Bottom side. You see four right here.
He's in
You see
it,
four?
forward. You can hand res maybe, I don't know.
Oh, where'd he go?
We've been wiped out.
Let's go.
Run it again.
Oh yeah, who's that? The first one challenging me on AC.
Rugi gonna be finishing it off with the no scope and the stare down to boot. They're already waving goodbye to the Bandits. High caliber. They might be a different caliber of team today.
Yeah, it's starting to seem that way, and especially Rugi. Rugi is feeling themselves. I'm sorry, I have yet to see them really miss or whiff a huge shot, and they have just been on point time and time again without even using the scope.
Oh my goodness, look at Rugi. Everyone on his team has an area code, 11 downs, by far the most on his team. The rest of his team combined doesn't even have 11 downs. Rugi right now is putting in absolute work, and I mean, I'm just calling it right now. He's the one getting interviewed after this if they end up winning this. I'm sorry. We gotta hear his POV on the sniper, because that is absolutely going to be one of the major reasons that this squad ends up winning if they do, already up 5-0.
100%, and also when you're getting such massive support coming from Saint TK, again, it's not just the drones, but it's the hand reses too. insanely quick, being able to turn what seems to be a 4v2 fight back into a 4v4 just instantly off of not just the drone, but the quick hand res. Saint TK definitely coming in clutch for their squad.
And it's wild when you hear the comms, they're even talking about if they should shoot the juke drone behind them to let them know that they're even there. And guess what? Oh man, we get ourselves a player in this secret spot. This is a new spot the competitive players have learned about. It's top right of Rugi. Who is that over there? I'm trying to see exactly who that is over there on the right. It's a player, but that is such a hard spot because you have no idea that they're there. Yeah, Joker. Joker's going to be the one here. All they got to do is make sure somebody watches over mid, and anytime someone goes for the bomb plant, you're most likely going to be able to get a secure and a finish. All you got to do is get the down, throw the molly on them, and they're down and out, and then you're up 4-3.
Yeah, now once again, you can see who's watching towards the mid is going to open the door here and try to create an avenue, possibly for the rotation from A to B. But keep in mind, you got Canny over there who is watching from above, is able to land a couple of shots, and now we'll throw out the Vipods.
Yeah, you can see all the util going to be coming out, making sure that they can't get that bomb down. So smart from Cannibals. He understands that if he wastes it now, he gets his team time. Oh, man, this is going to be a big 2v1 right here. 2v2, make it that, and they are going to be able to get the trade. Now it's down to a 1v1. The Dahlia res is going to be coming through. Oh, man, but it does look like the Dahlia gets finished, and that means High Caliber. They find themselves up in a 4-2 situation. Saint TK in the 1v is able to dip and dodge his way out of there. And this squad, they've only got 4 seconds to plant, and that's just not going to be able to happen. High Caliber are locking this down. They're looking to shut out the Bandits here in the lower semis.
Well, there you have it. It is now 6-0. That is absolutely dreadful on Wanted. Now, with that being said, since we're now officially at the half and the sides are going to switch here, how do you think that Rome's Bandits are going to perform now that they're on the defensive side of the bomb?
Gonna be honest. Look at the vibes. I think this one might be over. I'm looking at Rugi. He's already dropping 2K. You got Saint with 7 revives compared to who's that with the 1. Saint TK right now is making so many plays with these hand reses, with these drones. This High Caliber roster look absolutely perfect today. This squad, oh man, whoever ends up losing in that winners finals matchup, they've got a game on their hands. High Caliber are locked in today.
Absolutely, and here we go. What could very well be the last round here on Wanted between High Caliber and Rome's Bandits. You can see Tana now coming up through the library, trying to get the elimination on to Rugi, but Rugi, even after being repulsed, is able to land their shots.
And you can't aim while you're in the air, so that was all hip fires coming in from Rugi. Oh my goodness, Rugi is making so many plays. 3v2 right now. Simtex on the right, push the left, get the pickup with the box just to get another Simtex class. I'll see you later. You're going down and out. We're down to a 1v1 now. This actually is a very tense situation. Rugi, can you make sure the shutout actually happens? You're in the 1v with who's that? Both down to 50, but no. Who's that gets the better, and the Bandits get one on the board.
There you go. Hey, all the best comebacks in the world have started somewhere, and I gotta tell you, being able to get one, there's your first step. It's not over yet.
Oh yeah, there has been one 06 comeback that I've seen in competitive Rogue Company in a tournament setting. There's been one. It happened on Canals. The team that was on defense won every single round. So I'm not saying that it's out of the ballpark. I'm not saying it's impossible, simply because I've seen it happen with my own eyes. So, I mean, listen, if it's going to happen, that's a great round. So, I mean, listen, if it's going to happen, that's a great round way to start it, because now your Dahlia has extra money, most likely going to be having Lifeline. He doesn't have a gun, so you better have Lifeline who's. I'm expecting that. Nothing else in your kit. So, right now, this squad, that's a solid start on the defensive end.
That it is, and I gotta tell you, this is looking oh so dangerous right now from Rome's Bandits. One misstep, and it could be the end of their journey here at the RCCS. And now, once again, you will see the presence of all of High Caliber in the library, waiting to make their move.
Yes, and they are just waiting. Wow, they're using a molly on that. That's how much players are respecting that spot. That is such a great spot to be at, and guess what? None of those players are immune to molly, so, I mean, using that and knowing you're going to get a molly back in about 40 seconds, I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world. You can see, class, you got to watch your step. You got to watch your feet, because those players, they can definitely see them through the wheels. Flash going to be coming out to make sure that they're not going to be on the site yet, and here we go. Joker going to be trying to put this bomb down, but you got a couple drones you got to take out first, and that puts him already down to 40 HP. You're oh so low. Can you get the bomb down? It looks like he does not get the bomb down, and now the Saint drone is going to be coming out. Is that going to be able to finish him? No, he's replanting this bomb, I believe.
Yeah, it looks as though that it will go down, but look at the shot through the tires.
Yep, this is what I'm talking about.
Class being able to get the knock again, and now the Saint drone is out of commission.
Oh, for sure. Players in the last month have realized that they can throw util, they can shoot through that box, all of that, and now it looks like the Bandits starting to get some momentum, picking up that LMP on the Dahlia. Oh, here we go. Rugi trying to turn the tides. They are able to drop 2 into the 2v2 situation. One player does get up, and now Rugi left alone in the 1v3. The Bandits, Looking to make something happen, that's 2.
Oh, slowly but surely. Still a very tall mountain to climb. Again, it is by no means over. But with that being said, the Rome's Bandits are starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. You can see the expression on their faces. They are still locked in. They are taking nothing for granted just yet.
Oh, what's 15 downs through 7 rounds? Oh my goodness, 2.1 downs per round coming out of Rugi. Absolutely terrorizing. But guess what? You got to get one more round. It doesn't matter how many downs you have right now if you don't close it out, if you don't clutch it up. Right here now, Tana on that juke, top fragging for this Bandits roster, trying to make sure that they can hold the line. And I'm going to be honest, both of these teams with their compositions are most likely going to be struggling pretty hard to get these bombs down. So this really might just be an extreme comeback situation that we have on our hands.
Oh my goodness, and already you can see Joker does get down, and they solidify the elimination, so not even the Saint drone is going to help them out, and now they're able to get another. As you can see, it is now a 3v2. Let's make it a 3v1 in the favor of Rome's Bandits.
Oh, and yes, and here we go, able to take out the Saint as well, and you can see the vibes already in High Caliber. They're looking left, they're looking right, and you can see Pixie's leaning forward. They're realizing it's not over. You realize they're looking left and saying, listen, guys, we just strung together 3 rounds in a row. We could probably do 4. They're starting to stress a little bit, I can tell you that. I know Joker's been in these situations many times. He hates getting comebacked on. He hates it, so I know right now he's going to be trying to pull out all the stops to make sure they can end this one right here now.
They're going to have to, because right now, if Pixie is able to shut down Rugi, that is going to be absolutely massive. And keep in mind all the while, if they can get rid of this Saint TK with 8 revives, that is absolutely insane. One simple glitch hack can put an end to any res coming from Saint.
Oh, for sure. That glitch is a great counter to the Scorch and the Vive for sure. You got all that util with the runaway to boot. So having that glitch, great counter for sure. It's always going to be coming out. As you can see, the push is going to be coming in from High Caliber. It looks like it's going to be heading over toward this A-bomb site quite yet again. And this roster and the Bandits, they've got 3 rounds in a row. When you're on defense and you get 3 in a row, you're up so much in money that really, like these rounds, unless you make a severe mistake, these next couple rounds should go their way until this High Caliber roster can actually get the kit that they really need together.
Yeah, and right now you can see Rome's Bandits living on a prayer, because when it comes to equalizing, they are halfway there. 6-3. If they can try and salvage another round here, it will put them that much closer to possibly sending us to that 6-6. Less than a minute now to try and plant for High Caliber.
And here we go. The Vibe Pods are going to be coming out. 2 juke drones. Oh, and Joker is actually pushing up, and this could actually come back to bite him. And yes, it actually does. He goes down, and he's getting finished. That was not a great play coming in from High Caliber. You can't just push in, because guess what? You've got no trophies to stop the util dump, and then they got util dump just like that. Class still shooting through those tires, making sure that bomb is not going to be going down. And now it's the exact situation. You're just down to Scorch, who is your main bomb planter. This one might be another round in favor of the Bandits. Whew.
I don't know. Still too early to call here. You can see the full rotation coming from Canny.
He's by himself.
Solo.
He's by himself.
Completely solo.
He can sneak plant it. Oh my goodness, if he gets this rat plant off in the open, right here, they can't even stretch that. You can just get control of the yellow building. You can see the bomb is going to be going down. Is he able to get around the corner? Yes, he is. And now, even though it's a 3v4, they've got that bomb down, and they've got a sniper in the back. This might be the final round, unless the 4v retake can come through. As Canny is getting pushed out by oh so many, and he doesn't even get one. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. High Caliber dropping down, 2v4 situation. Yeah, just going to go ahead and smoke that out. Make sure that, you know, you get that defuse. Nice, safe, and easy. Rome's Bandits, they are more than halfway through with this comeback at Soka.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
I don't either.
This is getting absolutely insane. I got to tell you right now, you know that Canny and Joker are feeling the pressure right now.
What do you even do? Like, that's the big question is, what do you even do? They have shut down everything that you've tried. And you understand with your comp, you almost literally have to go to a site. So the fact that they are able to shut that down with the glitch hack, with the juke drones, with the fixer ults, with the C4, it's just getting locked down every single way that they try. Rugi still going to be on 15 downs, still has more downs than his entire team combined, but guess what? If you don't clutch it up right here, it's all for nothing.
Absolutely. As we get ready to head into round number 11, here we go. You can see who's getting ready to set up over on the A side. Again, throwing down the trophies early so that way they can avoid that util dump that we've been seeing come out from High Caliber.
Precisely, and already the Molly's going to be coming out, understanding that if they get control of Library, that's what you need to do. The first step to planting this one at A, and it looks like yet again, they're going to be coming over to this A site. They're going to be coming in quick. The glitch hack does come out yet again. That drone is going to be down, and still they understand they can't get this bomb down. Class is literally just shooting them through the tires every time they go for the bomb plant. That is very interesting because there's literally no way to stop that. You're just in the open. You can't put anything in front of you unless you have an anvil shield facing toward the tires. You're going to get shot every single time. Like, this is just a hard situation right now for this squad in High Caliber. I literally don't know what to do, and that's hard because Canny, I'm sure, is struggling just as much trying to IGL this very, very tough situation.
Yeah, and right now Tana was being an absolute nuisance again with the juke.
They get it
drones.
down.
Yeah, they finally get Tana down, and now you can see the Fixer ult does get popped, but nothing coming of it just yet.
They do get the Dahlia Res back on up. A couple of trades came out, but guess what? This bomb is down. Now it's up to the Bandits to make this retake happen. The glitch hack is coming back in about 15 seconds if they can wait for that to make a play. Not sure if that's going to be the call. Saint is going to be dropping down Class. They're looking to end this one now, but that's the Dahlia Res coming back through. Still going to be a 4v4 situation as here comes the push, and they're going to be making their way up through mid. This is going to be a massive hold coming in from Rugi. Is he able to get one? He gets two. Rugi going big. Can he get the third? No. We got ourselves a 2v2 situation as Tana does get the flank as well. Oh my goodness, they got to get the res. The Saint's still going to be up, but no, it's going to be Pixie needing to win the 1v1, and he does. It's down to a 3v1. The Bandits, they might have done it, and yes, the Bandits right now are on a roll. They're making the comeback happen. 5 rounds in a row. This squad, it might just do it.
Oh my goodness. Now look at Tana coming out with the Canny handshake. You get nervous. What's happening? What's going on? They are only one game away from equalizing, but keep in mind, this is still an epic comeback, but they are still one game down.
You can see Rugi is frustrated. He is saying, come on, man. You see those? Look at that look on Rugi's face. He understands. 19 days. He's doing it all. Oh my goodness, help me. That is what Rugi is saying right now. Help me, Canny. Help me, Joker. Help me, Saint. Just give me some type of assistance. The Bandits, it's an even effort out of them. 12, 11, 11, 10 downs coming out of the Bandits. It's an even battle across the board. And right now, it's looking one-sided on the side of High Caliber.
Rome, Rugi has 3,300 damage right now. And 2 reses. What is going on? Rugi literally doing it all right now for the side of High Caliber. If they're going to want to try and stop this comeback from Rome's Bandits, Canny and Joker are going to have to step up.
Oh, for sure. And you can see already the trophies are going to be coming out from the Dahlia. Oh, man, this is such a tense situation. The defense, they just keep getting more and more util, more and more money in their kit to be able to stop whatever they want. Look at Class of the Bandits. He's in a new position. He's playing extremely close, and the fact that there's no intel going to be coming out of the side of High Caliber, I'm not sure if they're going to be ready for it. Class is just waiting in the wings right below the window, oh so close, and this is going to be all on Class right now. This entire round is going to be on him because guess what? You're by yourself. Your rest of your team got smoked out. You got one down. Oh, no, but Class wasn't able to get the finish, and that's going to be 2 Bandits dropping, and they're full down as well. Right now might be the end. High Caliber might have shut down this incredible comeback attempt coming in from the Bandits.
Yeah, it's definitely looking that way. Not only were they able to get those 2 knocks, but they were able to solidify them, and they lost to Dahlia Res, and now you can see Pixie will also go down. It's coming down to Tana, who does get the repulse, but they are in a dreadful 1v4 scenario, and that will do it. High Caliber managed to take the game, and they will be moving on.
They secure top 3 in the tournament. This squad right here, they are hyped, they are ready, and that is exactly the type of series that we wanted to kick our day off with.
Absolutely, and you know they have got to be feeling great after that. Again, Rome's Bandits did make them work for it. I got to tell you, they put the pressure onto Canny, Joker, Rugi, and Saint TK all the way down to the bitter end. And I can honestly tell you, Rome, that officially right now, the Canny curse is broken.
Oh, it's over. He's placed 4th at both of the previous lands, and now Cannibals, he's claimed that top 3 spot for the Summer Series, the biggest Rogue Company tournament that has ever went down. You made it to top 3. High Caliber, you're going to be moving on to the lower finals.
That they are, and again, now that they got a pretty good warm-up out of the way, they should be more than ready to take on the next match.
Oh, I mean, that was more than a good warm-up. That right there was almost Rogue Company history before our eyes. If we saw another 6-0 comeback happen, I mean, that just would have been absolutely incredible, but guess what? They clutched it up in the round they needed to, and now, I mean, this squad, they're going to be so happy getting top 3. I know the High Caliber Twitter's already tweeting it out. They're already saying, hey, look, our squad's moving on. We made it. Nah, the Bandits, you put on a great show. That's all I got to say.
They most certainly did. And honestly, I got to tell you, I don't even know how we're going to cap that. Like, how are we supposed to outdo that type of performance? I don't even know if we can even come up with a more clutch scenario than that one right there.
Oh, precisely. That was exactly what everyone wanted to see. It was absolutely incredible casting with you at Soka. And listen, it was a great first series that we had, but we are not going to be done on the day. We'll be right back after this short break with an interview with one of High Caliber.
Welcome back, Rogues. We are just coming back after witnessing an insane series from Rome's Bandits and High Caliber. I'm Wolfie, here again with Mr. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker, first thoughts?
Oh, what a comeback on that last map. Now, it didn't come to fruition, but it definitely added a little excitement, right? The first game was good. It was a great Sabo. We go into the demo. It's wanted. High Caliber got off to a hot start, and then it was round by round by round. Everyone was on the edge of their seats. I know we came in early. We said, okay, short map. Let's get ready at the desk. And we're sitting here going, oh, another one, another one. But ultimately, as we're about to see in these replays, High Caliber did manage to close that one out.
Now, this map is a tricky map we have to take into consideration. Attacking and defending on this map are so night and day difference. The bomb plant on, the A side and B side is so vastly different. A has all these spots to cover. It's hard to plant, and it's hard to retake. We had some sneaky plays over on the B site. You can see that they have little rat spots here in A. It's a hard map. I think it definitely favors defense, and that showed that almost bringing that comeback back.
Well, we also saw that one team in particular really just favored that B-bomb side. They really wouldn't change it up and head towards A, while on the other one, they just kept trying it a little bit more, and of course it wasn't working, but they at least had a more diverse playbook, but in the end, that diverse playbook didn't get them very far, right? Like, it ended up being High Caliber, who kept hitting that B-bomb site, who had that success, and I know we mentioned it before, we wanted to see Saint, right? Well, I think we did, especially in map 1. He did a very good job in that sabotage there on Hollows, but then we switch over, and the Saint, on the Saint, was able to get some great reses that really helped propel that team forward.
If anybody at home is looking at the stats, he may have been, not the top fragger, not the highest damage, but he did have those reses. And then you're in a game mode like this where the reses mean everything, quite frankly. If you can keep your team up in a demolition game mode, you're going to win the game. And I think that was very incredible of him that he was able to pull those off.
And when we saw that major lead early on in the series, what we ended up seeing was a massive difference in the reses. It was 1 for the Dahlia over on Rome's Bandits, and it was, I think, 7 or 8 at the time for Saint. And that is a major difference in terms of how many more times you have to take out the opposing players. But with the way that Rugi was taking people out, it's probably not really likely they're going to be able to get those reses.
Speaking of Rugi, let's go ahead and take it over to GK and Rugi for an interview.
Thank you so much, Wolfie. Guys, I'm here with final boss Rugi. I've been talking about him all weekend, and now it's time for him to talk about what just happened. Rugi, that series was unbelievable. That was your series, my friend.
I had to go crazy.
You did. And I want to talk about, let's go one by one. I want to talk about that sabotage. When you went into that Sabo, did you think that it was going to be a free game? Did you think that you had it under control? Or did you respect the level of competition you were going to go up against?
Once we went down 2-1, I got a little iffy on it, but we came in prepared. We prepared for every single game that we're going to play today. We knew we were going to beat them. We know we're going to play against probably the EU most likely, so we prepared for them. I mean, it's like they caught us off guard. Right. I'm not going to lie to you. They caught us off guard, but we came back strong. We came back strong, and we finished it up. We got the job done.
Right, and that's happened the whole series, basically. You went up a little bit, and then they came 2-1 up, and then you guys brought it back. The Lancer shotgun was unbelievable.
I had to bring it out. They gave it to me. Best believe I'm going to bring it out.
Yep, and I like how Kenny allowed you guys to just play what you wanted to play this series. And that brings us on to the next match, Wanted. Rugi on runway. I've been talking about it, guys. I wanted to see this man snipe, and now you can understand why, right? You went absolutely nuts. I think you ended the game with around 22 downs, right? So how did it feel in that final round when you got the first snipe and then you got the bomb down? Did you feel like, guys, I think I've done it for us? And then you got the second snipe on Pixie through the smoke, and you're not the fixer in this case. What did it feel like having so many downs in that game and your team lagging behind, sort of? Were you getting frustrated, or did you have faith because you've been working so hard?
I've been working hard for this moment. Ever since, playing online, everybody always got something to say. Oh, maybe he's cheating. He's not going to perform on LAN. Look at me, what I'm doing now. Can't believe it.
No, that's true. That's true. And I love how you're mentioning that, because they need to put some respect in your name. And when that new tier list comes out, I think we should have a look around at where you should be on that. And I got a final question for you, Rugi. This whole experience, Rogue Company, what does it really mean to you, man? Like, just being here and competing in a game you love so much?
All my life, I've been playing games, and I never really got to play in a competitive setting. So being able to play Rogue, it feels nice. It feels nice to being able to see everybody, being able to perform at the top level, playing a game that I love. So it feels amazing.
And yeah, it's great to meet you guys, and we're all having fun here. And thanks for all the words, and thanks for that show. That was unbelievable for the viewers at home. We're now going to throw it back to the desk before we get into the next games.
Great player, great plays out of Rugi. One thing that he touched on that I wanted to speak on was the mental state. I don't think we can tell people or explain to the audience enough how big of a deal your mental state is. They were down on that first, on the Sabo. They were down, and they were able to bring it back because they were able to keep their mental state into it. And again, that can make or break games, even over gun skill. If you're not confident in the way you're shooting your gun, you're not going to shoot your gun.
And that is something that comes into play even more on LAN, is you get those nerves, you get into an uncomfortable position, and it's just, how do I really just shine under pressure? And we saw that. They did go down and they came back. And then once that comeback on the second map started mounting, you had to think that was getting in their heads too. Wait, can we close this out? And closing out games in tough situations is where champions are really born.
And we saw that on every single player from High Caliber. Rome's Bandits had it here and there, but ultimately High Caliber was the one that brought it. Let's go ahead and look at the schedule for today, seeing the some of the maps and things that we are going to be coming into later on. So the next match that we are going to be watching is going to be the winner's bracket final. That is going to be Blackhand versus Aerial Arise, which is a match that I know I am very excited to see. It's always fun to watch these two compete against each other. After that, it's going to be the losers of Game 6 versus High Calibers. And then the ladies' finals we'll be watching after that. That's going to be Rome's Bandits versus Insights Esports. And then the final game that we will be seeing will be the finals, and that's going to be winner Game 6 versus winner of Game 7. So a lot to look forward to there. We still have great games up ahead. Again, the ladies finals is going to be absolutely incredible. It always is. These girls are here to put out a show. Looking at this bracket, kind of coming into things here, we're going to be seeing that High Caliber is going to be moving forward. Looking on this bracket, tell me some more, Heartbreaker.
I mean, we just get to see how some of these teams have been pretty dominant throughout. I mean, Blackhand, of course, dropping one map to Rome's Bandits, but then just kind of cruising through the rest of it. And a lot of people are expecting that they're going to cruise their way to the final as well, actually. We're going to need a little more out of Aerial Arise competing against a team like Blackhand, but they have the ability. They proved themselves in the past. And, of course, High Caliber, they're on a roll now. We can see they went 2-0 up against Lil Geek, who they've taken down twice in this event, eliminated them. And then, of course, 2-0 here in this series. So all around, I am thinking that we're in for a treat. I think that High Caliber, assuming, I don't want to make any predictions, but if Aerial Arise do end up losing and coming back down, I think High Caliber have a real shot of actually sending them home.
Now, not to say anything about Aerial Arise, they had a little bit of a rough start, but I think finally, maybe now, day 3, hopefully they're getting into their groove. I know they were one of the teams that were really into their VOD reviewing. They were really going over and watch what they did wrong. And I hope that that's going to play out well for them. And I really hope to see them perform in the way that we've seen them perform in the past.
I do think that we want them to as fans, right? We want to see that Blackhand Aerial Arise matchup that everybody always looks forward to because they've been the 2 top teams throughout. Whether or not we get that, though, we're going to find out pretty soon, right?
You also got to root for Canny. He's been number 4, 4 spot every time. And now that he's been able to break that, you kind of hope that he's able to take it all the way. But I guess we won't know until later. We're going to throw it to a quick break, and then we'll get right back to the matches. Welcome back, Rogues. We are getting ready for a matchup between Black Hand and Aerial Arise. I'm Wolfie. I'm going to be here with Captain Atsoka at the desk with me. Captain Atsoka, what are you looking forward to from this matchup in particular?
I mean, honestly, it's just the classic rivalry between Black Hand and Aerial Arise. You got to keep in mind, this is literally the mirror matchup, nearly mirror matchup from the Spring LAN. Again, you're going to have, of course, hashtag Delana Don't Die. You're going to have Gronky, and now, not just that, but you're going to have Drew, who won the last LAN, and then also you're going to have Ink as well. So again, this is going to be a very kitted roster against Drew's old teammates on Aerial Arise, who we're going to have, of course, MS, the MVP from the last LAN. You got P-Story, who's the new addition coming to Aerial Arise, believe it or not, from Black Hand. Right? And then not only that, but you're also going to have Prosper, one of the OGs of Rogue Company, and now Slopadopoulos coming back as well. So this is literally going to be a clash of titans right here.
You have heavy hitters on every single team. Speaking of Drew, he could be the first back-to-back champ that we've seen in Rogue Company.
Yep.
If they're able to pull this one out, or pull the whole thing out, that could be pretty exciting just to see that alone. But there's heavy hitters on both teams. You know, Aerial Arise has kind of gotten to a slow start, but you can never count them out. They know what they're doing. They're good players. You can't count them out. Really quickly looking at this bracket, as you can see, we are going Black Hand versus Aerial Arise upcoming next. After that, though, we are going to see the loser from that game going to be versing High Caliber, who just put on an incredible show last round. After that, we are going to be having the ladies' finals, Rome's Bandits versus Insight Esports. And then moving on from there, we'll get to see the winners from those games compete against each other yet again. Now, remember, everybody in chat, you can do ! bracket. That is going to be a live and active bracket that's going to be showing you what's going on throughout the day. It's going to keep you updated, and as well, it's going to allow you to go back in time to check how these teams have been doing in the past. Looking at the bracket as it's pulled up, we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier with Heartbreaker. Talk to me about what we're seeing in the past. Obviously, Black Hand has been doing very well. They've been holding on, and Aerial Arise has had a little bit more of a struggle. What are you noticing?
I mean, right now, so far, Young Drew is stepping up in a major way for Black Hand, being that they are the newest addition to this roster for the most part, and they are the youngest. Keep in mind, not only are they the youngest player right now in Roco, but they're the youngest champion to ever win a LAN. So again, this is the Rookie of the Year coming into this all-star studded roster with Delana, Gronky, and Ink. So you're going to have to keep in mind that all of these veterans are literally bringing up Drew to be such a key player for their squad. So again, this is just one of those star-studded lineups that are really going to have to hold on to their momentum, because once they drop a game, I think they're going to get shook a little bit. So Aerial Arise, they're going to have to step up to be that team that takes one game off of Black Hand.
Talking about Aerial Arise a little bit, do you think that them having not such a great start is going to impact them going into this game, or do you think they're ready to go?
No, I think that loss, honestly, like GK mentioned, was honestly the best thing that could have happened to Aerial Arise. I think that gave them a reality check, because they're coming into this one with 2 defending champs on their squad, the return of the legendary Slopadopoulos, and then, of course, P-Story, who, of course, has been a Roco veteran for so long. So now that they know that they have had a taste of defeat, they know what's on the line, they have been brought down to earth, and now they're going to come back into this next matchup with a lot more veracity, with a lot more of a clearer mind, and we'll be able to perform against Black Hand.
You also have just this incredible trio, I guess you could say, of our EUs, we call them, that they've played together for a long time, and then pulling in P-Story as their teammate, I think is just kind of that final thing that they all needed to be able to bring this out. They've gotten that slow start. I think maybe they're still trying to get a little bit of team chemistry on LAN, because it is different than it is online, especially when you're coming from EU playing on NA servers. So I think that having this group together, I really hope they're able to find their stride today and get the momentum that they need to continue forward.
Absolutely, and like I said, you know, with that first initial loss that they took, I think they're going to be taking things a lot more seriously. I think they're going to be thinking a lot more level-headed, and I think they're going to come into this one and maybe just surprise everybody here. Even if they might not win, I guarantee this one's going to go pretty far.
And speaking of the other team as well, Black Hand, coming as the reigning champs, they're here to win. They are holding their spot. I almost feel like they might have more to lose if they do lose this matchup, just because they have kind of had their held side. They've been at the top of the hill for a while now.
That they have, and again, like we were talking about, their greatest strength could very well be their greatest weakness. The fact that they have constantly won time and time again, coming out, proving themselves to be the top contender, the #1 spot in this Roku land. It also puts a gigantic target on their back. And if they do drop a game, or if they, as a matter of fact, lose overall against Aerial Arise, I think that's going to be absolutely detrimental to their morale.
I think one thing that they really need to pay attention to that I've noticed watching them is sometimes they get a little too comfortable. Sometimes they go into a team and I think maybe they underestimate them and they kind of say, hey, you know, maybe we don't need to go as hard here. Maybe we can kind of joke around a little bit. And I've noticed in the past it's put them back quite a bit. If you do that with a team like Aerial Arise, they're going to take advantage of it and they're going to absolutely come at you full force.
Yeah, and one player that we didn't even really shed too much light on was Ink. Ink is the wild card coming from Blackhand, because when they show up, it's when you least expect it, and they are literally coming with the turn of the tide. Being able to take a game where you think Blackhand might finally lose, no, Ink comes in to save the day for Blackhand. So again, they just have literally all their bases covered for that squad.
It's true. You always hear Gronky and Delana, but you can't put out Ink or Drew, who you know, my own personal opinion, I think it's so far he's been MVP of the whole entire thing. He shows up every single time. He's able to, like you said, kind of be on the top for a team that's already incredible players. So I'm excited to get into this game. Let's go ahead and throw it to the casters and get it started.
Wolfie and GK, we've been here before. We cast them at the last LAN when it was a blowout favoring Blackhand. Then we cast them in the grand finals together where it was an opposite effect where the EUs were able to take that victory, now representing Aerial Arise. And now we get to see them yet again here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great about it. And like you said, we have been here before, but there's been a bit of a team switch up, right? So that's another storyline to add to this. Drew changing hands to the Blackhand team and Aerial Arise picking up Peace Story. So it's going to be interesting how this goes ahead. And I'm so excited because this is a game we've been waiting for maybe 2 years. A 4v4 between the Titans that are Blackhand and Aerial Arise.
Well, in this one, we're going to be starting out on demo, on Wanted, which we just saw in the last series. And that one was intense. I expect this one could be just as insane to watch. However, as they mentioned on the desk, okay, first, Sigurd's out. No surprises there, really. They don't like playing Sigrid. Even, you know, in this situation, they know that Aerial Arise has story, and they basically always do. The Ronin, that's an interesting one as well. What are you thinking here right now?
That is interesting. I think that would probably be because of Ink. He is so good at Ronin, and this map especially. But I'm surprised that the Aerial Arise don't want that Ronin on defense themselves. Maybe they're afraid that Blackhand would have first picked it, so it could be a smart ban. And the Sigrid ban, that actually originated from Story. That's why Blackhand are banning it in the first place in this entire tournament. It's because of this team here, Aerial Arise.
And they go with a classic double pick to start, right? They grab a Dahlia, they grab a Scorch. And so that's not at all unexpected. Scorch has been so powerful throughout. On the other side, who's another character we've seen a lot, they've elected to go on the side of Aerial Arise with Glitch and Saint, a healer, and another very strong character. Both these, you know, it's not like we're playing Sabo, but they got gold bounce back.
Right, and I like how Aerial Arise are making this Glitch a part of their new formation, right? It's not usual for them, it's not orthodox, but they're first picking it now. They have something else up their sleeve, and I really like that they're doing that.
Moving into the other side with their final picks, Fixer and Juke, both very, very good. I mean, these are some of the characters we've seen a lot throughout the weekend because they have been proven to be extremely effective, GK, and all of these maps, and both game modes, really. We have seen these two characters shine. This lineup for Blackhand is looking very strong, so Aerial Arise are going to need to make something happen with these final two picks, and of course, Runway to start, that's a good one.
I have to agree, and I think Blackhand have got the rogues they wanted. There's been no effect from the Aerial Arise. But the Anvil, now that is interesting because that allows them to plant on the other bomb site, and that's really the only rogue that you can do it with. Maybe Sigrid as well, but you can get Molotoved and such what. You don't have trophies. So I like how they have the Anvil, and I like how they have the Glitch. I think they're going to be playing to plant at the B bomb site, which is very, very unusual on this map.
Yeah, I think that, you know, as we, again, on the desk talked about the last series, you get to that point, you're going, why do they keep hitting this one bomb site? Well, it's because it's very difficult to hit the other. And so in this situation, now it's, you have to think about this. You can't just stack a site. We can come over and take Street and get that bomb down. So it's going to open things up, but if it doesn't work, you're going to come back to this and you're going to go, the Anvil wasn't the right pick.
Right, but I mean, I respect the fact that they're trying something, right? And Blackhand wouldn't have expected it, but we are into this game, Heartbreaker. It is map 1 of the winners finals right now. Aerial Arise and Blackhand are going at it, and we've been waiting for so long for it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is just, we're hoping for a better game than the last time they met in a winner's bracket final for sure. We definitely don't want that 3-0 blowout, but some team definitely wants it for themselves, and they're getting right into the action. The bomb is going down here. Delana on that Scorch, planting right away. They did not waste any time. The smoke hit the back, and now it is all down to this 4v4 retake. All the players for Aerial Arise sitting on the site and just waiting for that opening.
Right, and Delana absolutely melting them right now, causing them to actually get a knock as well. And the Saint, that's the worst person that can go down in this situation, the retake, and now they will have to hand res both maybe, but the defuse was almost there from the Anvil. We didn't talk about that defuse from the shield. That could have been amazing from him.
Tries to get that reload, not going to happen in time, and a good double peek is going to see that plant and, of course, that hold from Blackhand coming through to go up 1-0 here in this first map.
Heartbreaker, that was an incredibly fast round for the winners finals. Blackhand clearly had a plan there that not to waste any time. If we just charge in at the same time as them and they want a 50-50, we can. If they give us a bomb site, we're going straight away. The Fixer ult came out, the Scorch went to plant it, and it was free. And after which, Delana then gets a knock and stops them from defusing and going for that defuse quickly. Perfect round for Blackhand to start this competition.
And I want to touch on that juke knockback. So not only you put that shield down and you want to try to go for a defuse, they don't have to fight you. They can run right up to the shield, repulse you back, and then just reset everything. We're going to see that coming in, but it's Slop with the opening pick right out of spawn, GK, taking down Drew.
And that's funny because Drew and Slop have been going at it all weekend, and Slop actually challenged him to the sniper battle this map, and Drew said, I'll take it, and it didn't start so well there for that round, this round, but they are doing okay so far.
Yeah, and I mean, again, with that opening pick, it's so early. You can't make a play off of it. The player gets right back in, but it's a little economy.
Yep.
Add a little bit of cash to your bank, and you're getting warmed up with that sniper. You're feeling like I can hit, but once again, that hit is coming in here towards that A-bomb site, trying to find something here. Drew's looking around. He's on the Fixer, just seeing what he can find, and Aerial Rise, well, they're not giving him anything.
Right, and I think that was a little bait. They're trying to see if anyone's going to run through that smoke and try and stop that defuse. And that's why Delana didn't actually go for the plant there, because it was a bait to try and see if they can get a kill before doing so. They can't do the same thing twice in a row, and Blackhand do know that.
We can see that it's just Prosper there, watching over the B-bomb site, just trying to see if he can catch anybody rotating, because they've gone silent on the map up until this point. We see Delana pushing in as the Scorch, trying to get the bomb plant. We're going to see this very similar play. They're trying to find out if they can shoot these toes, pop a couple shots as they go to get that bomb down, and it's not happening. Story from behind, trying to find it. Will be able to land those shots, does a lot of damage, able to take down Delana, but not before the bomb goes down.
And Delana does get out with that Dahlia res as well. Now that's another perfect plant for Blackhand. But don't put Aerial Arise out of the question here. They can get the defuse down if their Anvil doesn't go down instantly. Their Saint Drone has to come off here, or they have no chance. It does come off, and then they get it down from P-Store as well. So he's got the down, he's got the shield down, and he's on the bomb right now. Will he get this defuse?
It's looking likely at this point. He is standing off, and I mean, the kills are going both directions. They're pushing in, trying to make this happen, and it doesn't look like they're actually able to stick that because he dropped in from the other side, and it's all here down to Ink to make something happen. He's good for one. It's all down to this 1v1. Slop versus Ink. He gets knocked into the air, lands a couple shots, but it's going to be Ink who comes out on top and secures the second round for Blackhand. But wow, the way that unfolded after the attempt at a defuse was wild.
Right, I really thought they were going to get that, but the Molotov came out, and it stopped the Anvil from getting that defuse. And after which, Drew went crazy. He gets 2 knocks, gets traded out himself, and then the last fight, you can't do anything if you're an Anvil in that situation. You're literally flying mid-air from that repulse gun, and as we can see here, it was over before it begun. So that would have been a cool 1v1 to see if it wasn't util-based, but ultimately Ink has it in his hand. It was too free to plant. They didn't need it to plant.
And that is quick thinking, and that's what separates a good juke player from a great juke player right there. His just thought process of using his utility to perfection, hitting that repulse to get that advantage. But on the flip side, if you would have thrown Slop into the air and he hit a sniper shot on you, that would have been a clip for the ages. Not how it unfolds, and we're here in round number 3 with a 2-0 lead for Blackhand, and this time they're not slowing down. It's pushing right around the back of the site, landing a double tap to the body, trying to hit Story as well. He puts his shield down, but there's no way he gets out of this alive. Able to take down another, and they have full site control.
They have the strats for this map. This is something that was clearly unexpected for Aerial Rise, and 2 of them drop instantly. Slop on 1 HP and Prosper as well. This is a duo that seems to always be alive in this situation, the 2v4, but they will both get taken out at the same time. 3-0. Aerial Rise are getting destroyed right now.
Yeah, it's not a good look for them on this first map of Wanted. I also got a little nervous there because I saw the trip mine down on the ground just in the doorway, and I was thinking, does Drew see it, though? Or his teammates about to swing? Did he make that calm? Because that could have been a double off of that. They were all near that doorway, and all of a sudden there's an opening, but that's not how things pan out. We do see that Blackhand gain another round in a very convincing fashion. That wasn't down to a 1 versus 1 like round 2. That was straight domination.
That was like a training course, actually. You know, when there's like robots sitting there and you get to shoot them as you go through the course, because actually they had no competition there. Everything they wanted to happen happened in their favor. So another great round, and I think if Blackhand get this round, the game might just be over.
But take a look here at the map. What we saw with the nameplates is Aerial Rise is doing something very, very different. And so far, it was working. Slop with a pick there onto Ink, but it's going to be Delana who chimes in return, taking down Story, and he is still in the back of the site. He hasn't been able to get back up, and now they're jumping in from above, trying to take down these players. This is a wild battle. Emas, though, able to get another, but the res is coming in off of this 2 versus 2. They get him back up, but another drop happens.
MS is so good with that weapon, the LMP, and actually they win this round. Unbelievable. They bait out Story on the bomb site, and it looks like a usual thing, right? But in actualness, 3 of his teammates are flanking round and successfully. So really well done, and MS especially, he managed to get a perfect kill there. So we're going to go listen in with Blackhand and see what they think about that last round.
Did you not hear us screaming?
I know.
For like.
Why can't we just push
turned
forward?
around.
I wanted to push forward, but they said behind
I
us.
went to help Ink. I thought it was one guy on Ink. The guy
Yeah,
who
I thought it was just him. I was just gonna kill him.
Alright,
that
watch,
was cute.
watch
That
for
was
the
cute.
aggro again.
Maybe get ready to res me here.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I can't shoot him, but he can shoot me. I love this angle.
He's still there.
Prosper's in the back, and Emes was mid.
Slop is in the back too. Took his armor off basically.
I think we should kind of fix real quick to see where the glitch is in case he's not flanking.
Alright, I'm droning left side right now.
You should just fix roll something, either the left or the
C4.
right.
They
He
use
got
C4.
AP.
No, you can't use the bathroom, and no, we don't have Wi-Fi.
We hear you. All right, newbie. Let's run through the basics. Try to keep up. I have an eyebrows appointment soon, and I don't want to be late. Ha!
Who are you calling a newbie? This'll be easy.
Oh, confident. I like you. Okay, jump out of the plane.
Let's go!
Good! Oh, you know how to use wingsuit, yes?
That was fun. Now what?
Okay, let's see. Please navigate the obstacle course to demonstrate your aptitude with various ground traversal methods. These...
All right, let's...
Jump on that wall. Okay, now roll under the barrier. Now jump that last wall to finish. Okay, now it's time to learn about punching and stabbing. Quick melee attacks can be used with any weapon. Punch the dummy. Quick melee attacks can be used with... Take a sword. Use your primary attack on the training dummies. Excellent! Very good. Now, throw your sword into the target.
I'm sorry, throw a sword?
Think outside the box. Just try it. Throw your sword into the target. Look at you! Now try juggling swords.
Maybe later. What's next?
Fine. Climb up to the zip line. Okay, take the zip line.
It looks fun, but you know, I'm not sure it's the best way to get around.
Wait, look! You made it just fine, and nobody even shot at you!
What was that?
I was just... Revive me!
Rogue? Are you okay?
Yeah! I feel like a brand new man!
What did you do?
Forget about it. Go to the firing range. Okay, time to have some fun. Very impressive. Now light up those targets. Light up those targets!
Time to reload. What now?
Now some far targets. Make sure to take your time and aim with your sights. Okay, swap to your other weapon.
Oh, that's definitely faster than reloading.
That's right. If you don't have time to reload, switch to your secondary weapon. Now I will teach you some tactics to win a firefight. You can swap shoulders to prepare to fight around corners. Okay, back to normal. You can also use pings to mark important places on the battlefield. You can ping an area twice to mark it as an enemy's location.
Move here. Go here.
You can ping an area twice to mark it as an enemy's location.
Move here. Move here. Enemies spotted!
Very good. Move to the next area. All right, listen up, newbie. You won't have a good time if you get shot whenever you go on a mission. If you aim while crouching, you can...
Easy target.
Very good. Hide from the remaining turrets and then return fire.
That was fun. When do I get to blow something up?
How about now? Come get some grenades. All right. Those targets think they're safe. Show them who's the boss. Ha. Now get those next targets, too.
I should be able to bank my grenade. Lethal out!
I love it! There are all sorts of grenades, and they all work best in different situations. All right, let's head on to the next station for your final test. Almost done. Every rogue is equipped with a unique piece of equipment.
I brought something with me. Give me a target.
Oh, let's see.
They'll love this.
Wow, that was a big boom. Okay, I guess you can pass. Head down to the dropship.
They'll love this.
Congratulations! Welcome to the team!
What happened to that appointment you had?
What appointment? I don't remember saying anything about that. Anyway, first round is on you!
What? Ah, fine. strikeout.
It's just you, me, and my bucket of grenades. You pay for the best, we'll make a mess.
Enemy spotted. Weapons hot. Enemies have the objective. Get it back.
This is what I do.
Objective acquired. Defend it.
Stop touching me. Get over here and help me up.
We've lost the objective.
I'm down.
Get me up. Help! Help!
We only have 5 reinforcements remaining. Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure.
I'm down. Medic down.
We're out of lives. Make it count. Enemies are running low on reinforcements. Crush them! We have control of the objective. Defend it.
I'm down.
All opponents eliminated. Great work, team!
acquired.
Get over here and help!
You okay? You okay? Utility out!
The enemy has 5 reinforcements remaining.
Get me up!
We've lost the objective.
I'm down!
Enemies are out of reinforcements.
Utility out!
Objective secured. Defend it. Enemies eliminated. That's what I like to see.
Get back in the
Match point. Let's get it. We've captured the objective.
Get me up! Get over here.
This is what
Back to it. Get me up!
I'm down!
Get me up!
Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure.
I'm down!
Help!
Lethal out!
Get me up!
Utility out!
Enemies have the objective.
I'm down!
5 lives left. Make them count. Objective secured.
Lethal out!
Need a hand!
You okay? You okay?
Back to it. Get me up!
Enemies are running low on reinforcements. Enemies have the objective. Objective acquired.
contract in the bag.
You thought you would win, but it was me, Dima.
Gostei do jogo, muito bom. Interessantezinho. Mas é isso aí. Vou cair fora. Eu tenho outras coisas pra fazer, galera. Valeu, é nóis. Até a próxima.
Ah, não!